Well, with all these great ranks, I mean, it's too bad he doesn't have a 1,000-watt smile and an infectious personality that everyone can fall in love with. Oh, wait a minute.
Great wheels.
Oh, he does. I mean, talk about heaven sent. Talk about what an absolute godsend for the Washington Redskins in the Mid-Atlantic region that has been dying to hang their hat on somebody like this young man. And we try not to get all out of sorts here in the media, even though we tend to. It's just 7 games. I understand that. But what we're seeing is pretty darn remarkable. So I turn to my quarterback here on the set first. Rank him. Where does he rank
him?
Yes. Where does he rank in National Football League quarterbacks as we currently sit here?
I'm going to rank this young kid number 7 in the National Football League. And, you know, my first 6, he got Brady, Rodgers, Brees, Peyton, Eli, Big Ben, no particular order, but those are my top 6. Those guys are great quarterbacks. They've proved it time and time again, whether it's winning championships or consistency. I'm going to put him right below that, is that he's next on that list. And I understand it's only been 7 games, and that's why I won't put him in the great category yet. But he has played great in his first 7 games. And if he stays on this pace, he's going to move himself right into that category.
So, and Kurt, I like where you have him. And I was sitting here trying to come up with that spot, that number. And I'll put him in the same spot. Now, let's clarify what that means. That means he's ahead of Matt Schaub, Phillip Rivers, and all of those guys on that list also because he's ahead of them. It's just the potential. And you look at what he can do in his legs. And that play the other day that I saw him make JPP look like he was unathletic. And JPP is one of the most athletic defensive linemen in this league. It was incredible and completed that ball on 4th and 10.
You know, I see what you guys are saying. I hear you. I get it, okay? The guys that you mentioned are proven winners. They're pretty to watch. You do highlight films with those guys. Clinic films, okay? But to me, as a former coach and as a fan, all right, as a fan, the most exciting player in the National Football League to watch at the end of the day is RG3. This guy is exciting. You never know what's going to happen. When he gets the shotgun snap, he could run for a touchdown. He could look at the last drive, or the scoring drive against the Giants. This is 4th down and 10, people, down by 4 points. All right.
The game on the line.
This is the game on the line. This is a rookie against the world champions. Okay, go on back against a 3-man rush. And you know what? He doesn't. You see Santana Moss probably says, you know what? He's not going to make the first down. So I'm going to buy some time. I've done this before. Here we go. JPP, you're not going to get me. All right, throw it in there to Logan Paulson for the first down. Move the sticks. We're on the ball. All right, no big deal. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. RG3. He senses a blitz. It got the safety off the edge. Here comes a 5-man rush. And what does he do better than anybody in the league? He can break contain like nobody's business. And here he goes. Now, you talk about protecting yourself. Yes, get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Live for another down. All right, now, you got man-edge bump and run across the board. This is a blitz. Both linebackers are coming. Those 4 guys down are in a high booty spat. Here they come. He's got Santana Moss in the slot, and he pops this thing up against a little bit off balance. He knows the free safety's in the middle. Keep it nice and wide. Perfect throw for the touchdown for a 30-yard. Take the lead. This is amazing for a young rookie quarterback against the world champions under duress. Amazing. I love watching
so
this.
So did you just say that he's the prettiest girl on the block? Is that... The other guys are pretty, but he's pretty.
Watching this.
You made the analogy. He's the prettiest kid.
That throw, because of course we all get caught up again in how he can do things with his legs, and what he did on that 4th and 10 was remarkable. But to me, the most impressive was that throw to Santana Moss, because he saw the coverage, he knew where he had to put it, and he put it, Warren, in a perfect spot. So I turned to my quarterback killer, my hunter of quarterbacks, the man who loves putting the man on the turf.
Yes, I do.
Where do you rank this one?
I don't. For the simple reason, we're 7 games in, and I want to give you 2 7-game stories.
Talk about fans.
My rookie year in the NFL, 1995, Sam Weiss was the head coach. After 7 games, in his great words, we were 5-2. In the last 9, we were 2-7. There it is. Out of the playoffs, nowhere to be found. The next year is 1999. 3-4 after 7 games. The end of that year, I entered in the Trans-World Airline Dome in a great fight for an NFC championship game against you, Mr. Kurt Warner, and your St. Louis Rams. So this young man does not have a body of work to where I want to rank him yet. Do I enjoy him on a Sunday afternoon? Yes. Mooch, do I love? Yes. Would I love to taste him? You know that because they all taste like chicken. But the whole thing is he doesn't have a body of work the way I can rank him right now. I can't. I like the number 7, and if you're asking me for a number, generically, I'd say top 15 because that's just the way it goes. But
Wow.
Let's enjoy the young man.
Did you just call him chicken?
Yeah, I would love to taste it.
That's what we said.
That left me no chicken.
I felt that. You look like you really wanted to. You know some chicken.